The woman was pregnant out of wedlock, curled up in pain in the corner. She was about to give birth, but the child's father had already abandoned her. Those friends who had promised to stay by her side were downstairs, singing and dancing. The only person with her was the warehouse owner, who had wanted to drive her away. When the baby was finally born, everyone present was stunned. A week earlier, Aylward discovered someone had been painting graffiti on the wall of his warehouse. He was about to confront them, but the man turned and ran inside, slamming the door shut. The woman by the window saw him and quickly pulled it closed as if the place already belonged to them.
Right, well, that's great.
When Aylward returned the next day, he found the painting already completed. The man leaned out, admiring his work with a proud smile. Aylward immediately accused him of trespassing and vandalism, but the man showed no sign of panic.
The place wasn't locked up properly. That is basically an invitation.
It's more of an assumption that property will be respected, but if you just gather your things and move on, then we won't pursue charges.
And where exactly do you suggest we move on to?
Sorry, we?
After hearing what the man said, Aylward realized there was more than just the two of them living there. He tried to ask more questions, but the man shut the window again. Thinking they might be homeless, kind-hearted Aylward chose not to call the police. 2 days later, when he returned to the warehouse, the man actually invited him inside. Aylward followed him in, and his eyes widened in shock. Inside the filthy warehouse were more than a dozen people, all claiming to be artists. At that moment, a heavily pregnant woman slowly walked over. Aylward's girlfriend was a midwife, and from what he had learned from her, he knew exactly what kind of environment a pregnant woman needed.
Are you managing to cope in these conditions? Wouldn't have thought they were optimal for you.
That's for me to decide.
Of course.
But despite his advice, they remained stubborn. Helpless, Aylward turned to leave. Unexpectedly, the pregnant woman named Susie chased after him. In a low voice, she pleaded, hoping they could stay there until her baby was safely born.